Sorry for being rudely interrupted, but that was a prat, okay? It's one of them. It's one of them calls that you all get and you absolutely hate, and you want to find out where that git is that keeps calling you, right? Some robot thing. This is what I've just made. Look, that's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at, okay? I spent time making this. And I didn't know that that was down there, did you? Because I didn't know what it was myself. I've never made it, so I don't know. Look at these, look at this, look at this. It's not perfection, this is wood. It's never going to be perfection. This is the perfection you can get it. And in real life, it never looks like that. Right? It never looks like that. Can you see it now? You can see it, can't you? If I do a flyover, you can see it. Here we go. Take off. And I'm going to spin. See it developing out of the paper. So the next piece is this piece here we're making. It comes, follow me. It comes out there, it goes round there, it makes that shape. It comes round there, goes round there, it comes out, it comes back, and it runs. No, don't go this far. It don't go that far. It comes only to here. Okay, this is as far as this piece comes. It comes round there, and it stops there, and it sits on top of this. This has to be all flushed. I have to level it and flush it because this piece is it's got to sit on top of this, but not now. This is just going to be left now. It's going to be painted up and be left because this is the last thing that's going to be added, and it's going to be added to this. This is going to get built now. I want to build this next. I can't finish his room till this is made because we're waiting for this table. Nobody in this house understands that this table is the most important thing in the house. There's a massive there's a massive table that his TV and his PlayStation are sat on, and they can't be moved till this is made. I cannot get them out of there. I can't. I've got to bolt this telly to the wall. I can't. This is a real thing. It's a real problem. It's a real situation. Now, can you see that? Let me take this light off. Can you see how this works? Look, can you see that red line? Can you see how it goes down there and comes out and then goes... That's that box upstairs, the pipe box I was telling you about. I've got that wrong there. Hang on, let me pull this out. There's your 15mm gap. This can never hit that. It can't hit this box. This is that box that's going round. It's up here. It's 310mm high to the lid. 310mm high to the lid. Here it is. I've put it so you can see it, how it looks. So that bit that we're looking at now is this piece here. We're going to make that plate, and we're going to make this back plate, and we're going to make this plate, and we're going to make that plate, but it's going to be the side. It's just going to be a side, okay? These plates are going last. The whole thing will be assembled and sandwiched from between the sides. And the sides only go... I made a line. I made a line. Where did I make this chuffy line? Is that it? Anyway, this is the curve bit. This is that beautiful curve that's going to come in, okay? And then there's a flat portion which is a tangent to that curve, and that flat portion is the sides. You can see it here. Okay, come over. It's this piece here. This piece. That is the side, okay, and it's this shape. It comes along here and then it goes up in the air and goes over the top of that dog leg and goes right back to that line. So I've got to show you that I haven't drawn it yet. To show you that. Can you see now how good drafting is? All the information's on these pieces of paper. Oh, there's a revision look. That's what you're looking at. That I've just made is that piece there. That I've made, it's revised because I had to get the thickness and I've revised it. Everything's shuffled, ruffled. Everything's moved. This is the pipe. This is here. This is here. It says top of pipe cap. You see that little triangle, and that's a level mark. All right. That's just showing me where it is. It doesn't matter what. I'm not showing me where it is in this direction or that direction. I'm only showing where it is here, and I'm only showing this draw details that were preliminary. They're just rough. I didn't even know. You know what? I didn't even know that a typical PlayStation 5. I've seen them in the house. I didn't know. My lad came down and he said, "What are you doing? That's wrong." Because I thought that was what a PlayStation DVD looked like, the box, the outside box. So what did I do? I did this, yeah, and I drew it. And I did that, and I drew it because this place is this is a physical thing that it's going to hold. And I would have made that draw wrong, you see, because that is not what it is. It's that. It's that. I would have been that short. Look. That's the big 195 by 136. Go get your PlayStation case, if you got one that big, there's another one that's not as big as that, but it's still, I think it's still the same height as I haven't drawn it because I only need the big one. And then this drawer that's holding him, I want him to look, when he opens the drawer, I want him to be see the top, the title like this. Yeah? But that's a huge thing. It's got to take a massive place in the drawer. So the drawers had to be made bigger, look. Can you see it? Because this is the beauty of your working. It's got to be made bigger. Wherever it is, I'm going to make it bigger. And then that thing up there, they're going to sit here like that, right? In the area there, they're going to sit there like that. So when he walks up to them, so it's this way. So when he's walking towards this PlayStation, he'll see the label. They're going to stick above the table. They're going to sit there and stick above the label, and they're just wide enough to go from that line there to the back of that box. They're just going to hit that lid. Okay, just before that lid, I'm going to put something in there to cushion them. Right, so when he throws them in there, he'll cushion up. And the back of them won't dint against this lid because there's a lid here and it's going to have a little finger cut out in it. And you just lift that lid up, and all his cables and his gubbins and stuff that I don't want on his bench because he'll knock something over. And I've made a side piece that goes round as a side skirting, backsplash side skirting thing. Looks like an old vanity to stop him dropping shit off the sides and breaking it. We're forever breaking stuff. All flutterbingers here. This is it. This is what you're looking at. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. You're going to see me do it. I ain't going to like it, you know. Just keep watching the videos. Subscribe and watch the videos, please. You don't have to do the like if you don't want to do the like, and you don't want to do all that. But if you subscribe, there'll be more videos coming. You know, there'll be more stuff coming. More and more and more. I'm not holding stuff back for you. I've done stuff, and the only reason it's been held back is because I just don't have the time to edit it. I don't have the time to put the title in and that little bit of description that I'm adding on. I'm not talking about editing, proper editing. I'm not going to do it because I don't have the time at all. I have to make this stuff, and I have time for editing. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, please. This is how it is. This is what it's coming like. It's how they're going to be coming. You'll get used to it. All this motion sickness, you know. You get used to it. It's just pretend you're on the sea. God, I talk shite. Right, that's done. I'm going to put the castle in it. I'm going to see it. Oh, I forgot. I've got to do that bit. I'm going to do those screws now before the glue sets. Okay, so I'm going to do that and I'll come back to you.